Hello and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. My name is Mimi Dennis, and last time we finally faced off against Berserker. Yes, we basically set up a plan to ambush him. Saber's gonna hold him off, and we're gonna basically go 3-on-1. And you know, Rin manages to get a pretty good shot in killing him once, but once is not enough for Berserker as she grabs hold of her and almost kills her. And then we have a choice. Saber, use your noble phantasm. Boom. Okay, did nothing, and then Saber disappears and we die. But another route, we actually have to use our command seal to make her not use it. And then we're like, all right, we can project something even more powerful without using Saber's mana, and he conjures that one sword he's seen in his visions, and together with that sword and with Saber, they're able to kill Hercules, yes, the most powerful hero or something, apparently 7 times over, which is kind of bullshit, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, they managed to beat Hercules, Berserker, and Ilya's like, wait, what? And then she faints, and now we're just trying to make our way back home. Once we get home, we kind of wake up the next day, and that's kind of where we started. We haven't really done anything, we've just kind of woken up, but understandably, everyone's tired after such a long battle. So yeah, let's start. I remember stopping right here because there'd be some music in the background. But at this point, I think I might have mentioned this, but I recently went on a trip to Japan for 2 weeks, so a lot of things are kind of hazy for me. It's not going to be shown in the video because, you know, I've pre-recorded a lot of these, but it was a great time. I went to like this anime convention as well, and saw Shirou get impaled many different ways in different dojins. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was a very fun experience. But today we're gonna actually play the game and see what happens on this new day. 9 is so late. It's practically not even morning anymore. Oh goddamn. So as I said, I just got back from Japan, and I had some really bad jet lag. I went to sleep at like 2 a.m. and I woke up at 4 p.m. So it's not even morning. Yeah. As hungry as Saber must be, I should probably make a hearty breakfast.
Shirou, 今朝は私とあなただけですが、リンを起こさなくていいのですか?
Oh. Huh. I mean, I assume Rin would be here. I mean, everyone's kind of super damaged.
みんなまだ寝てるんだろ。昨日が昨日だし、無理に起こすこともない。飯は作っておけば勝手に食べるだろうし。
そうですか。それでは早めに支度をしてもらえると助かります。
I need food. Give me
もうこんな時
food.
間になってしまいましたから。
分かってる。体の調子もいいし、食べ終わったら道場に行こう。
道場に行くとはまだ
We're
私
still
と剣
training.
の鍛錬を続けるので
We
すか?
all almost died. Let's just take one break, please.
なんで？日課じゃないか、あれ。どうしたセイバー？なんか変なこと言ったか？
All right, it's a day after that experience.
いえ、そのもう鍛錬はしないのだろうと勝手に思い込んでいました。
Come on, Shirou. We took care of the big guy. We're good. We're good.
バーサーカーが倒れた今、シローがそこまで必死になる理由はなくなったのではないかと。
God, that's still so bullshit.
そっか。言われてみればそうかもしれない。
All right. The common enemy we all share in. All right. Now I think about it, what's Rin gonna do? Because they did team up to beat Berserker, but Berserker's dead. I'm pretty sure she's still gonna help out, but like, technically, she doesn't have to anymore. I mean, she just lost Archer too, but she's technically out of the Holy Grail War now, right? We teamed up to take on an enemy far stronger than us, and that's also why I trained so ferociously in such a short period of time.
でも鍛錬は続けるぞ。俺はまだ半人前だし、セイバーは剣を持つと本音を出すからな。
It gets really awkward unless we talk about swords. Well, I say easy, but what I mean is that I kind of enjoy it.
道場での私は本音を出しているのでしょう
Her
か。
true self.
出してるよ。少なくとも気兼ねはしてないだろう。俺もその方が楽だし、セイバーも肩の力が抜けていいんじゃないか。ともかく午前中はセイバーと剣を合わせるのが日課なんだ。数少ない俺の楽しみを取らないでくれ。
Anyways, I take the ground beef and pork, green onions and mushrooms, and onions and eggs out of the refrigerator and head to the kitchen. Oh, it's so much good food in Japan. It's just making me wonder what Shirou's gonna make. All I need is panko, sake, and cooking oil. It's gonna fry stuff, so like...
そういうことでしたら私も反論はありませんが。
Huh? Saber mumbles quietly to herself in the living room while I work. I can't quite hear what she's saying from the kitchen. Smack, smack. Pound, pound. Okay, Hamburg steak. I mix onion, panko, sake, egg, salt with 400 grams of ground beef and pork and eat it all together. Huh. I've never actually needed, like, combine different, like, ground meats together. Ground beef and pork would sound like they work pretty well, actually. Let me see. I'm gonna steal this recipe. Onions, panko. Do you put panko with the? I thought you put it on the. I don't know. Sake, eggs, and salt. Okay. I decided to be bold today, so I'm making a stewed Japanese-style Hamburg steak for breakfast. Yep, Hamburg steak.
目が覚めたのですか?
Half my ribs are broken, but I think I'm good. Saber's voice drifts out from the living room. I glance back over my shoulder as I cook. Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
ごめん、牛乳飲ませて、シロ。
Tosaka comes in looking grumpy and grabs a carton of milk from the fridge. I love how she's just like, I'm more dead right now than I was when Berserker grabbed me. Fuck me.
寝すぎて頭痛い。あれ？何？朝から凝ってるじゃない。
Where'd that grumpy face she'd been making a second ago go? Her eyes are practically sparkling now. Haha, that's what food does.
美味しそう。ちょうどお腹も減ってたし、助かったわ。
But you don't eat breakfast. Is that so? Well, she's the one who gets to enjoy herself here, not me. Reminds me of what my old man used to say. Someone gains and someone else just loses.
前から思ってたんだが、お前割と目ざといよな。
あら、人並みに目端が利くだけよ。それじゃあ、私の分もよろしくね。
She waves as she heads back into the living room. With a glass of milk in one hand, Tosaka plops down at a table. Seriously, I don't know where she gets off acting like she's a king of the castle here in my house.
だらけていますね、リン。
Yeah, way to go, Saber. She's saying everything I wish I could. However, Tosaka dismisses Saber's criticisms nonchalantly by just agreeing with her.
そりゃだらけもするわよ。
I don't have a war to fight anymore.
バーサーカーがいなくなった今、あとはキャスターとランサーとアサシンでしょ。バーサーカーに比べたら大した敵じゃないし、今のセーバーなら余裕で撃退できるじゃない。
Alright, the confirmed deaths right now are Rider, Archer, and Berserker. So we're halfway there. Whoa!
それはわかりません。ランサーもアサシンも一筋縄で行く相手ではない。キャスターに至ってはまだ出会ってもいないではないですか。
I saw Caster. She killed me in another ending.
謙遜謙遜。アーサー王の手にかかっちゃそんじょそこらの英霊なんて10羽一からげでしょ。今までは魔力不足で嘆いてたけど、
Alright,
それも
yeah.
解決したし。
Oh man, that's such a relief because like she can actually regain mana.
今のセイバーに対抗できるサーバントなんて一人もいないわ。
Saber narrows her eyes at Tosaka. I have the same reaction. We shouldn't let what Tosaka said there just go by.
大阪。お前セイバーが
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It's like, did she ever tell her? But she probably got the idea from the fact that you conjured her sword. I thought Tosaka was knocked out though.
うすうすね。確信が持てたのは昨日よ。あれだけの聖剣を扱える英雄なんて一人しかいないもの。
Excalibur! Oh, by the time recording this, I'm also a Honkai Star Rail fan, and she's been added to the game, or at least she's going to be added soon, so I can't wait. Yes!
まあ、伝説のアーサー王が女の子っていうのには驚いたけど、目の前にいるんじゃ信じるしかないじゃない。
Don't worry, a lot of people are surprised about that. Not anymore
それ
though.
に伝説なんて都合よく改ざんされたものでしょ。セイバーが隠したのか、周囲が隠したのか知らないけど、確かに中世の王様が女の子ってのは都合が悪いものね。
I love how, so like, Sayre being a girl was actually a problem during her time period, which is why she hid it, according to Nasuverse lore. But I love how, like, Tosaka's, like, she was like, yeah, I'm surprised, but like, you know, everything makes sense, everything checks out.
そりゃ誰が何と言おうと男として扱うわよ。
Tosaka's tone remains the same. Saber at least doesn't seem to mind. If anything, she seems to agree with Tosaka. She certainly doesn't seem about to argue. She's basically acknowledged the fact. The hero with a connection to the sword is selected to be Saber's the saber servant. Based on that alone, she would obviously, absolutely make for the best saber. Yeah, I don't know if there are any sabers that are more well known than King Arthur, the heroic symbol of Britain, the wielder of the sacred sword, so famous that she's even known in this faraway land. But then, what of it? The legend of King Arthur ends with the king's death. Even heroes are still human. Their stories usually end in death, but no hero dies a proper death. King Arthur was no exception. If I remember correctly, King Arthur died in battle, at the Great Battle of Camlan. After unifying Britain and supposedly having no foreign enemies to defeat, King Arthur was drawn into conflict with an unexpected enemy in the end. It was the treachery of her own army, the knights she vowed to protect and fought alongside for so long, that led to King Arthur's death. King Arthur defeated the enemy's leader, but took a fatal wound in the battle, and so entrusted her only surviving knight, Bedivere, with the task of returning the sacred sword to where it belongs. It's kind of funny, as a fan of FGO, we get like designs for a lot of the Knights of the Round Table because they weren't actually available until FGO, where they decided to add like basically story plot points around Camelot and Knights of the Round. And one of them that they kind of introduced was Bedivere. He actually had a design prior. I believe he actually showed up in the Fate Stay Night 2006 anime, but he has a very different design. But there are some key parts that look very similar, notably the fact that Bedivere was also very feminine looking, and he was one of the reasons why the Knights of the Round Table didn't suspect that King Arthur was a girl, because if Bedivere was a guy, then hell, King Arthur could be a guy. Travel across this bloody battlefield, and over that hill, you'll find a deep lake. Throw the sword into that lake. But Bedivere did not fulfill that final duty. Fearing the implication of losing the sword, Bedivere falsely reported not once, but twice that he had thrown it into the lake. Each time, King Arthur once more ordered Bedivere to throw the sword away. Finally, on his third attempt, Bedivere was able to fulfill his king's wishes. It is said that Arthur died after making certain that the sword had been returned.
それよりシロ、あんたこれからどうする気よ?
I'm gonna train. Huh? Tosaka suddenly turns to glare at me.
どうするって何をだよ。
だから和室で寝てる物騒な子供のことよ。
Wait, soccer's here? Just kidding.
放っておけって言ったのに、ここまで連れてきたのはあんたじゃない。それについては私も言いたい。バーサーカーを失ったとはいえ、イリアスフィールは危険なマスターだ。それを保護するなど、シロはどうかしています。
You know, they're both very, what's the right word? Reasonable, saying that they should discard Ilya because, I mean, Rin's in the same boat. She's lost her servant too, but I don't think it's shown this in Fate Stay Night so far. But servants without a master, like if their master died before the servant, they can actually go to another master who doesn't have a servant anymore. So if they end up finding out that, Lancer's master, Caster's master, or Assassin's master was still alive, they can kill them and take their servant.
そうそう。あんなのは綺麗に預けちまえばいいのよ。
The two glare at me as one. That's right. The moment Berserker disappeared, Ilya fainted. She showed no sign of waking up, and I couldn't just leave her be, so I brought her home. Of course, Tosaka and Saber objected, so I carried her myself. The master who loses their servant either flees before another master kills them, or is protected by the church. Tosaka says that we should let Kotomine take care of her, but I don't think that priest would take very good care of Ilya, so I'm having her stay in one of our spare rooms.
シロ、あなたの考えは立派ですが、イリアスフィールに関わるのは危険です。今ならまだ間に合う。早々に教会に預けるか、その令状を剥奪するべきだ。
Cut her hand off! Huh? Saber's serious. Changing her mind won't be easy.
なんだよ。だってほっとくわけにはいかないだろう。イリアはまだ子供なんだし、様子もおかしかった。琴峰に預けるのはなんかかわいそうだし。
This happened because you got close to the girl.
かわいそう。あんたね、あの子にあんな目に遭わされて、まだそんな寝ぼけたこと言うわけ。
She fucking took my servant. Kill her.
同感です。シローはイリアスフィールに感情移入しすぎています。彼女は何度もシローを殺そうとしたではないですか。
True. I don't know why. I really like Saber's face like this. She's like, come on, Shirou, come on. You know I'm right. The two are more united than ever, but I need to stand my ground.
確かにイリアは敵だった。けど、あいつに邪気はなかった。ちゃんと言いつけてやる奴がいれば、イリアはもうあんなことはしない。
Shirou's basically saying, come on, I can fix her.
それに、一番初めに言ったはずだ。俺はマスターを殺すために戦うんじゃない。戦いを終わらせるために戦うだけだって。
それは分かってはいますが。
He's like, I'd rather fight Berserker than Ilya, and that's exactly what I did. Saber's tone softens, though she's clearly not convinced. But...
そう。それじゃあイリアスフィールのしたことを全部許すっていうの？言っとくけど、あの子は私たち以外のマスターも襲っている。もしかしたらもう何人かマスターを殺しているかもしれない。それでもあなたは助けてやるっていうのね。
Hey. She killed Shinji, that's a plus in my book.
それは...
Yeah. Ilya admitted that she killed Shinji after I let him go. Shinji used Rider to try to kill everyone at school. If that's what he did as a master, I suppose his death was inevitable. But Shinji was a friend of mine for years, and thinking of Sakura, I can't just write off what Ilya did.
けど、それじゃ終わりがないだろ。イリアがマスターで亡くなって、自分のしたことを悔やめるようになるのなら、俺は助けるべきだと思う。
そうね。
Oh man.
それは正しい。
Tosaka's face of disgust is like, God damn it, Shiro, why are you like this though?
けどシロ、私はアーチャーのことを帳消しにする気はないの。私のアーチャーはあいつに殺されたんだから。
Yeah, that's what I was. She was like, she killed my servant. Fuck her. We're at an impasse here. We all freeze, staring at each other. But then, hello.
サーバントなんて最後にはみんな消えちゃうじゃない。そんなこと気にしてるなんて、マスター失格ね、リン。
First bitch kills my servant, now she's calling me a failure. Kill him! Kill him! The very girl under discussion appears.
イリアスフィール。待ちなさい。あなたたちに用はないわ。戦う気もないから、そんなに切り立たないでくれない？
Man, I really want to talk about Fate Zero, but until Ilya reveals this one thing, I can't really talk about it.
ほんと、同じレディーとして恥ずかしいわ。私よりずっと年上なのに、たしなみってものがないんだから。
Remember this line. Remember this line. Ilya shrugs, looking disgusted.
なんですって？
Saber and Tosaka are once again in sync. A whole new kind of intensity overcomes them. This really shows that, like, man, if Raiden summoned Saber, game would have been totally different.
まあ、それも怒らないであげる。今はあなたたちに構ってる場合じゃないもの。
Oh god, she's turning to face me.
イリア。
礼を言います。セイバーのマスター。敵であった我が身まで気遣うその心遣い。心より感謝いたしますわ。
I was about to make you my slave. I stare at Ilya in disbelief. So sudden is this that even Saber goes quiet. Tosaka just keeps drinking her milk, giving Ilya the stink eye. And then, Ilya smiles that familiar smile of hers. The crazy one? She launches herself right at me and hugs me around the neck. I'm just imagining, in another universe, Ilya probably had a knife and just stabbed him in the back. Enemy attack! Hey, kill her! Tosaka spits out her milk. What the? Did you just waste milk? I can almost hear the vein popping in Saber's forehead. Saber rushes towards me. Ilya twists around, swinging to my back.
無礼者はどっちよ。サーバントのくせに私に意見しようなんて100年早いわ。
あなたに従う義務もなければ意思もありません。減らず口を言う暇があるなら今すぐ城から離れなさい。
そんなの聞かないよーだ。ねえシロ、昨日みたいにしよう。あれ本部って言うんだよね。
Damn it, she was awake for that. Damn it. Ilya spins around me. Oh god, they're teleporting around the room. Woo! You can't catch me. Saber hurries after her, trying to catch her. Oh, she's got her tongue spit out. Oh, this is kind of cute. Saber's like, come back here. She's like, no, you can't catch me. This is bad. What specifically is bad? Well, it's just bad. The two can't stop glaring at each other. It must be because Tosaka is just watching from far, but she just wipes the milk off her mouth as if nothing is happening and says,
どうでもいいんだけどね、二人とも。そのままだとそいつ死ぬわよ。
oh right, Saber's, Shiro's probably in the middle of this. The two peer at me, curiously at me. It's pretty clear. My neck is getting wrenched around. I now face the greatest danger of my life. Okay, no dinner, no breakfast for anyone. I'm dead. Okay, let's review the current situation. The hamburg steak I've been working on is packed away in the freezer. First, there's Tosaka. She's being relatively quiet. She seems to be keeping a straight face, and it looks like she's going to just watch things play out, but who can say what she might be thinking to herself?
何？シロ？
Ilya's sitting next to me, and for some reason, she looks like she's in a good mood. She's looking curiously around the room, but it doesn't look like Saber or Tosaka are much concerned for her. Whatever either of them might say is likely to go in one ear and out the other. And then there's the one that I'm most concerned about. Saber. She's glaring anxiously at both me and Ilya. She's not usually so fidgety and restless. It feels like I'm resting on a bed of nails, so I can't leave things like this. I don't know what's going to come out of this, but I have to do something about the situation. I wanna eat!
そうね。結論は決まっているし、問題は早めに片付けた方がいいわ。そうでしょ、セイバー。
Saber whips out her sword. She's like, Excalibur! Kill her!
そうですね。私とリンの意見は同じですから。あとはシロウに納得してもらうだけですが。
Saber's really digging in her heels.
ねえシロ、リンとセイバーは何を話したがってるの？
What we should do with your dead body. Where we should bury you.
イリアをどうするかっていう話なんだが、イリアはサーバントを亡くしただろ。だからこの後どうしたものかなって。
そんなの決まってるでしょ。教会に保護させるか、森の城に追い返すのよ。どちらにしたってここにいさせる選択肢はないからね。シロもそう思ってるの？
I've already made a nameplate with your name on it. Ilya looks at me, her face emotionless. Oh, shelter Ilya, take her to the church. You know, I feel like, Shirou would definitely shelter Ilya because he does view her as a little sister that he needs to be protected, even though she's kind of psycho. So I'm gonna take her to the church first, but I'm gonna keep shelter Ilya. Also, I feel like sheltering Ilya would have a lot of funny stuff because if she stays in the house, stuff is gonna happen. The church should shelter her. That's the safest option if we're focusing on Ilya's needs.
決まりね。まあ考えるまでもない話だったけど。
当然です。ここでイリアスフィールを受け入れることなどありえません。
I hope you believe in God.
シロ？
Ilya looks up at me anxiously.
やだ。違うよね、シロ。シロは私を捨てたりしないよね。
Bye bye. I press a hand over my chest, feeling it tightening up.
いや、イリアは教会に行った方がいい。あそこはうちなんかよりずっと安全だ。
I make eye contact as I tell her this. Ilya gasps, then freezes entirely.
イリアスフィール、シロウがあなたを助けた以上、私もこれ以上の追撃はしない。その流られた命を大事に。
ああ！
シロウのバカ、シロウのバカ、シロウのバカ！私やだよ。教会なんて嫌。他のところも嫌。一人になるのはもっと嫌だ。私はシロウのところがいいんだもん。
Aww. Ilya cries like a small child. Well, in her defense, Ilya is a small child. I should have known that, of course, but I forgot this at this crucial moment. I know. If I'm really concerned for Ilya, I can't just entrust her to someone else.
他のところってあんな立派な城があるのに、こんなのアインツベルンからすれば病愕の土地ってもんじゃない。失礼ね、そんなことないわ。ここなんてネズミの爪ぐらいの狭さだもん。
Mouse's toenail, what the hell is that? Where'd you pull that from?
だからリーは無駄に大きいけど、私ならちゃんとシロウと住んであげられるんだから。
Yeah, you go away, Rin. Who does Ilya want to offend here?
そうだよね、シロウ。私ここにいてもいいよね。
She looks at me like I'm some sort of lifeline, some kind of lifeline. And then I remember something I heard a long time ago. My old man always said that you should protect girls. Ah, okay, it's gonna result in this either way.
ごめんな、イリア。イリアを連れてきたのは俺だ。聖杯戦争が終わるまで、残りのマスターと決着がつくまで、イリアはうちでかくまうよ。
Oh, I see. Illusion of choice.
シロウ、
God damn it!
シロウ、本当にアメちゃんだ。
I do remember, like, I mean, it's kind of funny, but in the end, she stuck around. I'm like, really? Okay. Sure. Whoa.
イリア、苦しい、苦しい。
I can't breathe.
私のマスターに触れるな、イリアスフィール。
Be gone, thoughts.
それとアメちゃんとは何ですか？
I want some sweets. Give some to me.
そりゃ甘いってことでしょ。もう大甘。もうさっきから邪魔ばっかりして。あなた、私に恨みでもあるの？
Yeah, it's fucking called You Almost Fucking Killed Me.
当然でしょう。その身がシロウに何をしたか、私は忘れることなどない。シロウもシロウです。イリアスフィールをかくまうなど百害あって一理なしとわからないのですか？
それは違うだろう、セイバー。イリアにはもうサーバントはいないんだから危険ってことはない。もうマスターじゃないんだから俺たちと戦う理由もないし。それより下手に放り出して襲われたらどうするんだ。イリアの命だって危ないし、他のマスターに力をつけさせることになるぞ。
それはそうですが、しかし。
Saber hesitates. No matter what she says, Saber understands that another master might attack Ilya if we leave her alone.
じゃあ次はこっちの番ね。
My turn.
セーバーを陥落したところ悪いけど、私はまだ説得されてないわ。いい？シロウ。そいつはまだマスターなのよ。サーバントを失っても、レイジュがある限り、マスターはマスターだって教えたでしょ？
I am kind of confused because, if I recall, if your servant dies, you're not supposed to lose your command spells because, you know, you could potentially still become a master if you take someone else's servant. Didn't Tosaka's last command spell also disappear when Archer died? Or was that just me remembering wrong? She says that. Tosaka just butts in while she sips her tea.
お前、それどういう意味だよ、トーサカ。
だから、レイジュさえ残っていれば、サーバントとは何人でも契約できるのよ。主のいないはぐれサーバントがいて、かつマスターにそのはぐれサーバントを許容できるキャパシティさえあれば、何人とだって契約はできるわ。
なんだよそれ。
What? I thought killing the servants was enough. God damn it.
じゃあ優れたマスターなら何人でもサーバントと契約できるってことか。
何人でもってわけじゃないわ。聖杯の力で呼び出せる英霊は7人が限度だから、最大でも7人ね。もっともどんなに優れた魔術師だって複数のサーバントを具現化させる魔力なんてないわ。あるとしても、その場合は10の魔力を5に分けて2人のサーバントを刺激することになる。そうなるとサーバントの能力は下がるから、複数のサーバントと契約する旨味はないけどね。
I see. So, if I formed a contract with Saber and Berserker, they would have to split my magical energy between them to maintain their existence, which would drastically weaken both of them. That means that it would make more sense to just keep one servant and supply them with magical energy.
そういえば前に言ってたっけ、サーバントってマスターを変えられるって。あれ、
あら、珍しく勘がいいじゃない。シロウの言う通り、サーバントがマスターを変えるっていうのはそういうことよ。 マスターを失ったサーバントは消えるまでいくらか猶予がある。でその間に他にサーバントを欲しがっているマスターを探して契約すれば元通りってわけ。
I'm just imagining Tosaka licking her lips is like, you know, I've always wanted a saber. Just freaking murks Shirou.
だからリンに気を許しちゃダメよシロ。そいつだってまだマスターなんだから。シロを殺してセイバーを奪うかもしれないし、まだ生きてるサーバントと再契約するかもしれないわ。
Man, that might have happened if Urobochi was the one who wrote the story. Or at least one of the endings. For those who don't know, Urobochi, again, is the person who wrote Fate Zero and a whole bunch of other stuff that usually has a pretty dark turn.
そう。それはあんたにそっくりお返しするわ、イリア。そんなことないもん。私、他のサーバントとなんて組まない。イリアのサーバントはずっとバーサーカーだけなんだから。
I don't know what kind of relationship Ilya and Berserker had, but I do know that the servant was special to her. That is a surprise, but at the same time, it makes me happy. I'm happy to know that despite the fact that as a master, Ilya was relentless, she still cherished her partner.
あ、でもシロが負けちゃったらセイバーは私がもらうわ。
Saber's like, over my dead body!
私はシロ以外のマスターが勝つのは認めない。でももしシロが負けちゃったら私が代わりに勝ってあげるんだから。
Can we not talk about my loss yet? Ilya says that proudly, just as she was starting to impress Saber and Tosaka.
バカなことは言わないでほしい。私はシロのサーバントです。あなたのサーバントになるつもりはありません。
別にそれでも構わないわ。私はシロに勝ってもらえればそれでいい。私が勝つのもセイバーがシロを守ってくれるのもどうせ最後は同じだもの。
Huh? What a weird thing to say. Actually, if she wants me to win, why would she think like that anyway? And then, Tosaka must have found it strange too. She starts to think.
私は構います。ともかく私は認めません。リン、あなたからもシロに忠告してください。
聞いてなかったわ。
I was just thinking about how to make Saber my servant, yeah.
ですから、イリアスフィールをここにかくまうのは反対だということです。
Actually, where on the flowchart are we? Oh. Okay, you know, I'll be back. I'll do the other option first. I kind of forgot that they both led to the same thing, so like, we're just gonna shelter Ilya. Kiritugo has told me to protect girls, and I don't like see kids suffering.
俺はイリアはここにいるべきだと思う。聖杯戦争は終わってないんだ。残りのマスターと決着がつくまでイリアはうちでかくまいたい。
シロがそう言うんなら私もここにいてあげるね。
I actually kind of like the other one more because it makes Shirou think of Kiritugo a little bit more.
イリア、苦しいって。
And I intend to pry off Ilya from me, but before I get the chance, Saber steps over and does it for me. Get off my
さっきから
man!
邪魔ばっかりして。あなた、私に恨みでもあるの？
当然でしょう。
あ
シローに何をしたか私は忘れることなどない。シローもシローです。イリアスフィールをかくまうなど百害あって一理なしとわからな
Okay,
いので
this
す
is
か。
getting kind of samey as the time after we accepted Ilya staying.
イリアにはもうサーバントはいないんだから危険ってことはないだろう。それより下手に放り出して襲われたらどうするんだ。イリアの命だって危ないし他のマスターに力をつけさせることになるぞ。
それはそうですが、しかし
Saber hesitates. No matter what she says, Saber understands that another master might attack Ilya if we leave her alone.
じゃあ次は
Okay, this is the part that's the same. Alright, so now Tosaka's thinking about something, Saber is like, no! And then, what exactly happened? What was she thinking of the... Tosaka must have found it strange. She starts to think. Certainly in mind, I will not approve no matter
リ
what.
ン、あなたからもシローに忠告してくださ
Yeah,
い。
here we were.
ごめんなさい。聞いてなかったわ。もう
ですからイリアスフィールをここにかくまうのは反対だということです。
So does Tosaka change her
あ
mind?
それいいんじゃ
Oh,
な
I
い？
guess she does.
別にかくまうぐらいなら。
は？
I thought we were the same. I thought we were on the same page. Saber freezes. I had advocated for this, and even I'm surprised. I don't blame the opposing Saber for being frozen in shock.
リン、あなた正気ですか？
ええ、冷静に考えてみればリスクはどっちも同じなのよ。イリアを一人にするのもここでかくまうのも
That's what she
教
was
会に
thinking
預け
about.
るのも変わらない。いえ、むしろイリア目当てでマスターが来てくれた方が助かるわ。
She's bait.
今のセーバーなら他のサーバントが束になっても負けっこない。聖杯戦争を終わらせるならその方が手っ取り早いし、それはあなただって望むところでしょ。ま、あなたが他のサーバントに負けるっていうんなら話は。
Oh, okay, it's GG's.
まさか今の私がどのような状態かリンなら分かっているでしょう。シローが私のマスターである限り私に敗北などありえません。
でしょ。ならイリアをかくまうのも問題ない。それに気になることもある。シローの選択はもしかしたらとんでもない妙手だった
Oh,
のかもしれない。
yeah, Shirou was definitely trying to make a smart play. Nothing else. Tosaka goes quiet. She must have convinced Saber, who reluctantly takes a step back from Ilya. He's like, aha, I win. I will say that scene of Ilya pouting and like being really, oh yeah, this one, Saber pouts, not Ilya pouts, and trying to convince Shirou to let her stay. It really hits different when you kind of know more about Ilya. We finish breakfast, then move to the dojo. Tosaka goes back to her own room while Saber follows me. As for Ilya,
ねえ、本当に剣の鍛錬なんかするの？
she follows me to the dojo like we're joined at the hip.
私、今日はシローと遊べると思って楽しみにしてたんだよ。なのにセイバーなんて邪魔者はいるし、ここ寒いし、つまんないよ。
Well, I'm not surprised Ilya thinks this is boring. Watching someone train isn't exactly what I call exciting.
ねえ、今に戻ろう。強くなりたいなら、私がシローの力になってあげる。
Saber's like, you get back here. You get off my man right now. Ilya takes one of my hands in both of hers and tries to tug me away from the dojo. But at least in this, I can't indulge Ilya.
いや、ダメだ、イリア。剣の鍛錬は日課だからきちんとこなす。俺は魔術師として未熟なんだから、少しぐらいは戦えるようになっていないと。
I hope Saber just like gets that satisfied expression like, yes, yes, I've taught him well.
それに、
Kind of.
鍛えておけばイリアを守れるだろ。イリアをうちにかくまうって決めたのは俺なんだから、これぐらいはしないと締まらない。
Sure.
いや、そうかも。けど私、シローに守られなくてもいいんだけどな。シローはお兄ちゃんなんだから、一緒にいてくれるだけでいいんだもん。
Oh my gosh, she's got that smug ass face. It seems I failed to convince her. Ilya tugs more aggressively at my hand. Sarah watches silently all the while. Her eyes burn into the pair of us. She must still not approve of Ilya being here, and is being more than a little cold towards her. And then our eyes meet. Good timing. I'll ask Saber for Saber's opinion.
だからダメだって。セイバー、お前からも言ってくれ。午前中にセイバーと鍛錬をするのは日課なんだって。
Rewind to an hour earlier. Saber, why are you training?
私に言うべきことなどありません。
God
イ
damn
リ
it.
アスフィールを連れてきたのはシローです。
It's like you keep listening to her? Why do you keep listening to her, Baka?
彼女に言い聞かせるのはシローの役割で、私の責務には含まれていませんから。
I don't know why, but I guess she's really ticked now.
なんだ、セイバーもよくわかってるじゃない。剣の鍛錬なんてしなくていいのよ。残ってるのは雑魚ばっかりなんだから。
I'll have you
そんなの
know.
必要ないもの。ね
Lancer killed me twice.
えシロ、他のマスターなんてセイバーに任せて、私たちは外で遊ぼう。
Or would have killed me twice. I lose my balance. And myself being tugged. Wait. And feel myself being tugged towards the dojo's exit.
ダメだ、話せイリア。こればっかりはわがまま言っても聞かないぞ。
I love swords. You can't take this away from me.
これからもずっと続ける。そりゃイリアにはつまらないだろうけど、 俺はこれが好きなんだ。文句があるなら今の方で休んでいてくれ。
I shake her off violently. Oh, get the fuck off me! She obviously didn't expect me to fling her away like that. Ilya backs off, surprised, and looks at me nervously. Oh crap. I should have been nicer about it.
すまんイリア、今のは乱暴すぎた。けど剣の鍛錬はやめられない。しばらく一人にして悪いんだが、今でおとなしくしていてくれるか。
You should hang out with your best friend Tosaka. Ilya sulks away towards the entrance, but stops by the wall. Huh?
いいわ。ならここで見てる。それなら文句ないんでしょ。
Ilya suddenly roars in defiance. She glares our way, pitching a small tantrum.
いや、それは構わないけど、ここ寒いぞ。今だったらお茶もあるし、お茶受けも完備してるんだ。
I'll bring them here.
私がいいって言ってるんだからいいの。なんだ、シロとセイバーを二人きりになんてさせないんだから。
Ilya huffs and turns her nose up. Whoops.
飽きたら今に戻ってても構わないから。
At least things have settled down. I take the two shinai leaning against the wall and turn to face Saber.
じゃあ始めよう。3日ぶりだからどうも勘が鈍ってそうだけどな。セイバー、どうした？ぼーっとしちまって。熱でもあるのか？
いえ、別にそういうことではないのですが。
Saber turns away from Ilya, furiously shaking her head.
体は万全なんだな。なら始めるぞ。ほら。
いえ、投げていただければ結構です。あまり不用意に近づか
Oh
れては
no, she's
困りま
getting
す。
flustered.
だからそうだって。何言ってんだ、セイバー。
A little confused, I toss the shinai to her. Besides, I never once landed a strike on Saber. Oh wait, she's flustered. It's your chance, Shirou. I've never even gotten close to being within striking range of her, so Saber telling me not to come close seems odd. Saber takes the shinai I tossed her a bit awkwardly and lets out an audible sigh.
それでは始めましょう。今までとは勝手が違いますが、平静を保つようにしろ。
Saber glances at Ilya as she speaks.
大丈夫だ。誰が見ていようと始まれば気にならない。
I grip my shinai and focus on Saber. She stands in front of me, shinai in hand. Now my attention is fixed only on her. Did he get a strike? We spend 2 hours training and then go on break as usual.
改めて実感した。やっぱりセイバーはすごい。
I nod approvingly and then gulp some water from the kettle I brought along. I quench my thirst and wipe the sweat from my neck with a towel, which helps me finally relax.
ねえ、今のが鍛錬なの？なんかシロが一方的にやられてたようにしか
Yep, that's
見えなかったけど。
exactly what it is. Ilya is so blunt about things most people would find awkward.
それは違う、イリア。今でこそやられっぱなしだけど、以前はもっとひどかったんだ。むしろ一度も気絶しなかったあたり上出来だったと言っていい。
そうなんだ。けどそれってシロの腕前なのかな。セイバー、シロが何度もバランス
She went
崩してたのに
easy.
わざと見逃してたような気がするんだけど。
Ilya's expression turns thoughtful. She's sharp. I found it odd too, actually. Either Saber was holding back out of concern for me, or she isn't in top form. Whatever the case, Saber didn't go all out. Well, she may not always fight seriously while we're training, but she's always been merciless about exploiting openings before. Today, she lacks drive though. Normally, she just rushes in and attacks hard enough to knock me out, but there was none of that today.
イリアもそう思うのか。やっぱりセイバーに見逃されてたのかな、俺。
Nah, she's just nervous, shy about the mana transfer.
不思議とそんな感じはしなかったよ。セイバー、ちゃんとシロに追い打ちしようって竹刀を構え直すんだけど、とっさにやめて下がっちゃうのよ。あれ、何だったのかな。見逃してるっていうより、怖がってるっていうか、遠慮してるっていうか。
はあ？まさかセイバーが遠慮なんかするもんか。 そんな情けがあったら俺は初日であそこまで痛めつけられなかったぞ。
And a transfer. Yeah, Saber isn't the sort to hold back in training. That's why I was able to focus so completely on her weapon.
一体どうしたんだよセイバー。こんなんじゃ鍛錬にならない。まさかとは思うけど手を抜いてたんじゃないだろうな。
いえ、手を抜いていたなどということはありません。私は普段通りシロより一段階上の剣士を想定して相手をしていたのですが。
Oh, she's making excuses. Something's not right. Saber has to see it too.
そりゃセイバーが手を抜くなんて思えないし真剣にやってくれてたのも分かってるけど、今のは消極的すぎなかったか。もっとこうガツンと正面から打ち合ってくれないとためにならないってば。
正面からですか。ですがそうなるとマスターに近づきすぎです。それでは展開によっては体がぶつかってしまうという。
Oh, she's afraid of physical contact.
そりゃ打ち合ってるんだから肩ぐらいぶつかるだろう。そもそもセイバー密着戦になったら甘いとばかりに体当たりしてきてよく俺を吹っ飛ばしてたじゃないか。密着戦はセイバーの得意とするところ。
私そんなことをしていたのでしょうか。
Ilya's like, I see what's going on.
していたのかって。まあ割と頻繁に。ほら初めて竹刀を合わせた時も派手に壁まで叩きつけてくれただろ。女の子なのに力持ちだなって言ったら剣士としてこの程度は当然だってセイバー。
And then I was launched 50 feet into the air. Saber stands there, dumbfounded. What's going on? Saber is really acting weird today. I'd hate to learn. You see Ilya just cycling through her different portraits, being like, "Yep, she knows something." I'd hate to learn that she isn't feeling well, so I should talk to Tosaka later. We get back to our training, but still different than before. But after just a few strikes, Saber sets down her shinai. Huh? Is this some kind of new training? She might strike me straight in the head the moment I drop my guard and get close. I breathe hard, watching Saber cautiously. Saber narrows her eyes, showing that she's now serious, and steps forward.
シロ、昼食にしましょう。
That's, not like her.
は？
I lower my shinai.
昼食にするってもうそんな時間か？
According to the clock, it's a bit before noon. It's lunchtime for sure, but this is the first time Saber has been the one to step up and suggest it. Neither Saber nor I paid much attention to the time when we trained before. We take a break, then notice that we were hungry, then we check the clock and see it was about lunchtime. It's a good idea. I could go along with it easily enough. We have a choice here about lunch? Does this make any difference? Oh my god, we'll be fasting today. I think the one I'm gonna agree with is lunch, but like, no, we'll be fasting today will be the first option. Why are you speaking like that, Shirou? Oh, they say that when an army runs out of provisions, they tend to find themselves back into a corner. Oh, I still don't get it. With no time to think, I find myself just blurting that out.
シロ、その今のはどのような意味なのでしょう。
分かりにくかったか。今のは今日は昼飯抜きだって意思表示。朝はハンバーグだったし昼抜いてもいいかなって。
But it's lunch. It's food. I don't get to enjoy food. Come on. Ugh. I'm not sure what drove me to say that, but honestly, I'm not that hungry right now anyways. But Saber is, look at her. You petrified her. I'm taking the time to spar with Saber, so I want to keep training.
そんなわけで試合を続けよう。ほら、竹刀構えてくれ、セイバー。
No, you already got a strike on her. She's dead. She's dead. I point the tip of my shinai at Saber.
待ってください、シロ。話は全く言ってたりとも進んでいません。朝食を十分に取ったから昼食はいらないというのはあまりに鮮慮ではありませんか。
I swear, Shiro's gonna swing. She's gonna grab the shinai and chuck him across the room. We're getting lunch.
何すんだよ、セイバー。竹刀返せ。
Oh, she already grabbed it.
返せません。もう時間がない。 私はサーバントとしてマスターに速やかな食事の準備を要求します。
It's kind of funny because if you take the words master and servant like out of this game and just into like actual practical application, it's kind of funny. It's like, as your servant, I demand my master make my meal. I think my controller disconnected. What happened? Oh wait, there we go. Hold on a minute. Saber can be a little weird, but today she's going overboard.
セイバー、時間がないってなんか予定でもあるのか？
特にありません。ですから昼食にしましょうと言ってい
I
るの
want
です。
food. Give me food.
いや、だから昼食は抜きにするって。
I'm gonna freaking kill you.
これだけ言っても
Ridiculous.
わからないのですか？これが最後です、シロ。今すぐ昼食にしてください。
No. Oh. Saber protests so intensely. I think she might just jump up at me right now. Just when I was about to agree, unused to seeing her like this, as I am. Oh lord.
あ、腹の虫。
Oh no! Saber's stomach growls, giving the usual signal of her hunger. No!
セイバー、何？そんなにお腹減ってたの？
Look what you did to her, Shirou! She's shy and blushing now. She's embarrassed.
いえ、特に空腹は感じていないのですが、体は栄養を必要としているようです。
ふーん、ずっと動いてたから仕方ないかもしれないけど、明日だよ、セイバー。サーバントだから
Stop it!
たしなみを忘れてたらシローに嫌われちゃうんだから。
そのようなことはありません。私はサーバントなのですから、シローが落胆する事柄は私の敗北だけです。
別に負けたからがっかりするとかしないし、負けなければ何しても驚かないってわけじゃないぞ、セイバー。
それだけです。大体空腹時に腹部が鳴るのは正しい身体機能です。それが気に障るというのでした
Oh
ら、
gosh, she's fast
私に
speaking
食事を
now.
与えないシローが悪い。
Saber glares at Ilya, who then glares at me, since, according to Saber, I'm the problem here. Also, the stomach growling is the result of a gastrointestinal response called hunger pangs. The stomach is constantly expanding and contracting, and this movement becomes more intense when the stomach is empty. The contraction of the stomach compresses the air inside of it, which makes a sound that we're very familiar with. On the other hand, the stomach is also infected by the autonomic nerves as well. Oh man, I don't know what happened there. It is constantly moving, which means that the stomach doesn't only rumble when it's empty. The stomach's movements, the cause of its rumbling is so loudly is... I'm hungry, my stomach is about to rumble. People will know if I'm hungry if they hear it. So I need to hold it in. Such thoughts make the person tense up, which cause their stomachs to contract even more. Wow, thanks for that lesson on the human anatomy. In other words...
さてはセイバー、腹減ってるんで気が立ってるんだな。イライラしてるのはそのせいだ。まったく、朝あんなに食べてたのに燃費悪いぞ。
Ah, you glutton, you. Oh, she's gonna fucking kill him now.
そういえば静かだから目立たなかったけど、リンの2倍は食べてた
Oh
のね。
no, no.
セイバーって食いしん坊だったんだ。
She's already dead. Stop hitting her.
それは違う。私が大食漢なのではなく、リンが小食なのです。シローだって分かって。
You understand, right? You understand?
そうみたいだな。セイバー、ほっといたら最後までご飯食べてるし、本気になったらフジネーと同じぐらい食べるんじゃないか。
Wait a second. Have I completed the Nope, we're still here. All right. Wait, what was that called again? Hungry Heart? Brave Leader, Hungry Heart. No, we're gonna fast today. No, Shiro, no.
そのようなことはありません。一体何を見ていたのですか、シローは。
ね、いや、素直な感想なんだが。
Besides,
それにほら、いつもこの時間になると腹の虫鳴らしてるじゃんか。食いしん坊かどうかは別にして、セイバー、お腹減るの早いと思うぞ。
ほらやっぱりセイバーったらはしたない。
Ilya leaps up joyfully, excited to dress Saber down. Saber, on the other hand, who had been completely distraught her earlier, is back to her usual self, like nothing happened.
セイバー、怒ってないのか。
怒ってなどいません。 イリアスフィールの言う通り、私は多く食事をとっていますから。体力、いえ魔力を少しでも多く蓄えてシロへの負担を減らそうと無理をしていたのかもしれません。
Alright. Saber can only replenish magical energy on her own. She sleeps to reduce her consumption of magical energy. And she probably wants to stockpile as much energy by eating food.
すまん。考えがいかなかった。いくらラインができたからって余裕があるわけじゃなかった。
And she requires 10 times more magical energy than I can give. Maybe more. Servants consume massive amounts of magical energy just to keep existing. But the amount of magical energy Saber can generate in a day doesn't cover all that she needs to exist. Just to exist.
いいえ、理解してもらえたのならいいのです。それよりシロ。
I want more food.
ああ、分かってる。昼食なら作ってやるんだ。今日は弁当だから今すぐにでも。
いいえ、せっかくですからもう少し鍛錬を続けましょう。
My stomach already growls. You have already embarrassed me. I'm okay now. Oh. Sarah gives me back my shinai and takes a ready position to start a match.
セイバー。あ、いや、だから
I'm fucking angry. I want to smack you first.
必要ありません。シロはこちらの方が好きだということですので。
I think that's the reason. She's like, you've already embarrassed me. I'm gonna take my anger out on something. The shinai's right here. Oh god. Oh! A chill runs down my spine. I realize I've made a terrible mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. She's not gonna get lunch today because she's gonna kill Shirou right now.
待ってくれ。少し落ち着こう。セイバー、本当はすごく怒ってるだろう。
I realize how timid I sound.
まだ
Oh god, she's got her armor on!
私に何か変わったところがありますか？
全然違ってますよね、それ。
Doesn't that cost you mana? Her armor? Is she wielding the shinai while fully armored? She is! Oh fuck!
いつも通り軽く流していきます。
We got a new version now!
本気かお前。いくらなんでも大人げねえぞそれ。
Oh god, oh, she isn't listening. Oh, ah! I'm hit with all the force of a lightning strike. Freed from her position as an educator, Saber truly bears her claws. Got the got the fucking combat music too. That was a dead end. What?
Hi, konnichiwa.
Hold up. We didn't get like the do you want to visit the Tiger Dojo? I guess this is a little different.
ちょっとした手違いで命を終えたあなたを昇天させる心霊ワールド。
I was joking when I said she was gonna kill Shirou.
助手の死後の天使1号です。
しかし人生注意1秒怪我一生。冗談の通じない相手をからかうときは死を覚悟してからかうべきなんですね。
Facts.
そうみたいね。けどシロ、セイバーの一つで魂吐き出すなんて可愛いんだからな。
I was there. It was fun.
息感覚が壊れたちびっ子と、それはいいとして、今回の仏さんはわりかし綺麗よね。原型残ってるなんて珍しいんじゃない？
そうね。なんか物足りない感じ。
いじるか。
いじろうか。
Uh-oh.
よし。
よし。
これより改造手術を行う。何かの手違いで蘇らないように、まずは両手をガトリング砲に改造するのだ。
Why? I'm already dead. Stop fucking killing me.
さあ、いやさあ。
Where the fuck did that come from? Oh my god. She's got a devil tail. She's got horns. What are you? Oh my god. We have the can guns.
よーし、インスタントにオペ終了。どうかね、全身を改造された気分は。だが君の意志を尊重し、最後の改造脳手術はやめておいた。
Oh man, Ilya would have been like, I wanted to do that.
おいた。
さあ、このまま自主的に我らトラッカーの一員となるか、洗脳されてマシンとなるか、君の意志で決めたまえ。
This is really weird. I'm fucking killing you.
大変です、相当。実験体が改造されたパワーを使って。
What the fuck is this ending? I'm so confused.
大暴れです。基地が破壊されます。我々は自らの手で最強の敵を撃ってしまったのではないでしょうか。
They created Frankenstein's monster. Oh my god!
実はまず脳改造から始めると思います。
They both look like this now. Oh, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was? Oh my god, this is still this. It's not. Okay, it wasn't a real ending. Okay. I just had the craziest dream. Could that have been the afterlife?
気がつきましたかシロ。衝撃も交わせないとは情けない。では、次は交わしてください。剣道に合わせているのですから、死ぬ気になれば少しは耐えられるでしょう。
Oh my god. Tiger, Ilya, and maybe even Kiritsugu. I'll see you soon. Oh,
まだやる気満々なのですか。
I thought that she smacked him back up. It's like I flipped you upside down. I can do it again.
当然です。昼食まであと10分。いつも通り限界まで打ち込みましょう。
Oh god, fuck off! Saber Shinai strikes fiercely with a loud cracking sound. I stumbled there. I thought it said ferociously and crackling. I passed out once again. I should be more careful. Saber is the sort to really devote herself to taking revenge if you make her angry. I'm dead. Okay, are we gonna? We're actually going to progress. Yes. Oh wow, we have a image of Saber gently caressing Ilya. All right, I'm gonna head back. That one was funny. Fine, but why is she on the dot today?
そうだな。イリアもいることだし、今日は早めに飯にしようか。
I agreed to Saber's suggestion and lowered my shinai, and then Saber's shoulders sag in relief. What's really going on? She's acting so weird. Maybe I should at least ask her why.
よかった。それでは
Oh
今
my
に向
god,
か
I
いま
can
しょう。
eat now.
シローの作ってくれる食事は美味しいのですが、準備に時間がかかってしまいますから。
昼飯を作る時間がもったいないのか。ああ、それなら毎日弁当にすればよかった。そっちのが手間がかからなくて楽だし。
Stop talking, make me food! I put all that work into lunch as a way of thanking her, but if Saber doesn't like me spending so much time on that, then so be it.
シロー、何をしているのです。早く今に向かいましょう。
いや、だから昼飯だろ。
I leaned my shinai against the wall and set 3 cushions on the floor.
ええ、昼食です。一息入れるのはその後なのですから。
Come on,
早
go!
く厨房に立ってもらわなければ困ります。
なんでさ、今に戻ることはないし、急ぐ必要もないだろう。ところで、
Saber stopped so suddenly, I can practically hear gears grinding.
それに、どうして今日に限って時間ぴったりなんだ？
Oh no, Shiro's gonna die again.
なんか急ぐ理由でもあるのか？
いえ、別に急いでいるというわけではないのですが。
急いでないんならゆっくりでいいじゃないか。時間はい
え、それはそうなのですが。いいですから今に行きましょう。昼食を取らなければ午後の鍛錬に支障をきたします。
だからその準備をしてるんだって。暇なら今に行って朝作っておいた弁当を持ってきてくれ。
お弁当ですか？
I nod as I open the window to let in the cool air, and then our stomachs growl, signaling that we're both hungry.
ああ、そうか。いつもはどっちかの腹の虫で時間を確かめてたんだっけ。道理でおかしいと思った。
I turned to Saber. Oh, I knew it, she's blushing.
どうしたんだ、セイバー。窓開けたら寒いか？
We should at least ventilate the room since we're eating here, though.
いえ、何でもありません。今に昼食が用意してあるのですね。
Food! Ilya is surprisingly quiet in this part. Saber dashes out of the dojo. Oh, we're actually eating? Oh, Saber's half-hearted hits the way she acted now. Maybe she does have a fever. It's noon, and we eat lunch. Oh, we actually... Wait. Does that mean we actually fast? Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Okay, no. They both eat here. Alright, let's try option number 3. Okay, let's have our lunch.
そうだな。 ちょっと早いけど準備しようか。
早いのですか？もうじき正午ですし、調理には時間がかかるのですから、ちょうどいいと思うのですが。
ああ、今日は弁当を作っといたんだ。物はできてるんで、今から持ってくるだけですぐ食べられる。
You already have food prepared? Oh,
素
thank
晴ら
God.
しい。
Yes.
それならなんとか我慢できそうです。
Hold that. What? Sarah breathes a sigh of relief.
我慢って何が？
Oh shit.
いえ、特に意味はありません。取るに足りない独り言ですので、早速昼食にいたしましょう。
いたしましょうってセイバー。なんか微妙に言葉遣い違くないか？試合中もおかしかったし、体調が悪いなら言ってくれないと困る。セイバーの調子が悪いなら弁当はやめて消化しやすい料理を作り直すから。
いえ、そのようなことはありません。今から調理しては時間がかかりますし、今すぐ昼食を取らなければならないし、とにかく昼食にしましょう。
Don't you dare hear my stomach grumble. I love her face. What's gotten into her? She doesn't look ill, and it doesn't look like I'll need to make her anything special.
わかった。じゃあ弁当とお茶持ってくるから2人はここで待っててくれ。せっかくの弁当だし、たまには道場でお昼にしよう。
はい、期待しています、シロ。
Saber waves enthusiastically, sending me off. She's flustered. She's mad. Seriously, what's going on with her today? Ah, okay, this is a lot shorter. And now it's noon and we have, yeah, okay, so they all result in him having lunch. I made a hearty breakfast, so our lunch is boxed leftovers.
これは、なるほど。朝の料理をパンに挟んだのですね。
Ah, yes. Like what do you call that? A slab of pan-fried meat, and then sandwich in between the two pieces of bread. What is that called? You just said it. It's a sandwich. Sarah nods her approval as she eats her sandwich. The way she uses a paper napkin to keep her hands from getting dirty, there's such grace even in the way she's eating a bento.
朝も思ったけど、シロはお料理上手よね。
Jozu.
私ね、ご飯が美味しいのはいいことだと思うの。
On the other hand of the spectrum, Ilya eagerly crams her sandwich into her mouth. Oh right, does she eat breakfast? I don't know. I can't tell if she's just playing around or copying me. Ilya seems to have better manners than Saber. Really? Except at the table. Oh.
待ちなさい、イリアスフィール。それでは髪が汚れてしまいます。
is this where we're gonna get the CG? Oh. Ilya must have had butter smeared on the corner of her mouth or something. Saber leans in reluctantly, wiping off whatever it is. Oh man, the CG is actually super adorable. Oh, my heart.
ありがとう。けど、どういうつもり？セイバーは私のこと嫌いなんでしょ？
And here's part 2 with a different CG. Oh, here's part 3.
今でも警戒はしています。ですが私とて人の心はわかる。
The third version, yes.
あなたには敵意がなく、シロは客人として迎えました。ですから私も最低限の礼は尽くしますし、それにその髪は美しい。目の前に汚
Aww.
れてしまうのはいささか心苦しいというものでしょう。
そんなこと言ったって、シロは私のものだけど、まあ少しはセイバーのこと考えてあげてもいいな。シロを勝たせてあげることはできるけど、私じゃ守ってあげられないものね。
Ilya shrugs and takes another bite of her sandwich.
言われるまでもありません。マスターの盾となるのはサーバントの責務ですから。
Saber responds plainly enough as they eat. Their conversation hasn't changed much, but at least they sound calmer. As we relax after finishing our meal, Tosaka comes in. Where's my
シロいる？
bento?
こっちの準備はできたから早めに顔を出してよね。
Wait, ready for what? Her message delivered, Tosaka heads straight back. Oh, to the Alpen. I forgot. Right, they're still training magic. It's been so long.
そうか、忘れてた。午後は遠坂に魔術を教えてもらうんだった。
I never had a proper teacher, so Tosaka's magecraft lectures have been really helpful. She seems to be willing to keep teaching, so I should clean up here quickly and head over to her. I wonder if Ilya's gonna do anything to help.
悪い。遠坂の部屋に行ってくる。
We haven't seen Ilya use any magecraft other than her mystic eyes. I remember in the Unlimited Blade Works anime, she actually used some magecraft that was recognizable. Not gonna say what it is yet because it's technically kind of spoilers, I think. Not really, but we never really get to see her use magecraft other than that moment, if I recall.
どのくらいかかるかわからないから、セイバーとイリアは部屋で休んでいてくれ。
いいよ。私もなんだか眠いし、少しお昼寝する。
Ilya walks out of the dojo, rubbing her sleepy eyes. That's relief. As long as Ilya goes to sleep, I don't think there's any problem with me going to Tosaka's room.
シロ、リーの部屋に行くのですか？
ああ、そう言っただろ。遠坂には魔術の基本を教わらなくちゃいけない。
その必要はあるのでしょうか？バーサーカーを通れましたし、私たちが協力して挑む敵は存在しなくなった。
She said the exact same thing earlier this morning.
ならば、シローがリンに教わることはなくなったのではないですか？
She might be right. Tosaka's lessons were originally meant to help me when we went up against Berserker. So with him gone, there's no reason for her to teach me anything else.
いや、バーサーカーとは関係なしで教わりたいんだ。
There's still so much I don't know.
少しでも早く一人前にならないと。
I do like this because like his entire life, Shirou's really wanted to become hero of justice, but also like a mage too. And he understands he's not very good at it, but now that he's actually got someone to teach him, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna turn this down.
そうですか。シローがそういうのでしたら、私に止める権利はありません。
Huh? Saber looks sullen as she says this.
じゃあレクチャーを始めるけど、その前に聞いておくわ。
Yeah, my ribs.
あんた、体で壊れちゃったところとかない？
That's how she began. It's kind of an odd question to ask the moment I arrive.
壊れたって何が？
だから動かない箇所はないかって聞いてるの。あれだけめちゃくちゃしたんだから神経が焼き切れるのは分かってるのよ。
That is true.
まあそんなのはどうでもいいんだけど、体のどこに異常があるのかぐらい知っておかないと授業にならないから。
According to Tosaka, some parts of me should be numb. But since I'm the one living in my body, I can say that she's wrong.
いや、動かないところはないぞ。
What is this healing factor? It's broken.
一晩寝たら頭痛も熱もなくなったし、俺は至って健康だが。
はあ？そんなわけないでしょ。セイバーの剣を投影したのよ。あんなの腕一本エジしてもおかしくない芸当じゃない。
It's called bullshit.
だから動くって。
Besides,
体が動かな
whoops.
かったら、イリアをおんぶして帰ってこれるわけないだろう。あの時おかしかったのは頭痛と熱だけだって。
That still doesn't make any sense to me.
嘘よそんなの。シロ、ちょっと腕見せてみなさい。
Bullshit! That's not fair. How can you keep getting away with this bullshit beginner's luck? She tugs on my arm before I can reply, then stares at it. What the fuck? I realize I'm holding my breath. Oh no, he's actually injured. I may have gotten used to her being around, but I'm definitely not used to her being so close. Oh, okay, never mind. He's not. He's just shy.
焼き付いた跡かな。あざみたいに黒くなってるところはあるけど、他は完全に修復されてる。いえ、治ったというより、ようやく生え変わったってとこかしら。
Tosaka mutters quietly to herself as she inspects my arm. Hey, wait a moment. As if it weren't enough to leave me beet red.
ふざけた体ね。これ、例の自然治癒による回復じゃないわよ。シローの自然治癒は明らかに外部からの働きかけだけど、こっちはあなた自身の治癒能力だと思う。
Does this healing factor also heal his mana reserves? Rin lifts my sleeve up, pressing her fingers all along my arm. And my controller also stopped working again. What is with this today? Alright.
ストップ。もういいだろ遠坂。用が済んだら椅子に戻れ。
Too close, too close!
何よ、こっちはあんたの体を見てあげてるっていうのに。
Oh, I get it. Tosaka leans closer to me. Oh god. Ah!
熱は下がったって言うけど、まだ十分ありそうじゃない？
Stop it, you're such a tease.
そんなの俺の勝手だろ。お前関係ないんだから気にするな。
そうなんだ。関係ないんなら、私がこんなことしても影響はないわけよね。
I need an adult.
額に手なんて当てるな。熱なんてないんだから、そんなことしても意味ないぞ。
そうみたいね。今度は耳まで真っ赤だもの。熱っていうより酔っ払ってるみたい。
Oh shit. She's doing this on purpose. This is deliberate. I know it.
父さんが、お前分かっててやってるだろ。
ああ、バレた？シローがあんまりにもベタな反応するからついからかっちゃった。
Anyone would toy with a man's innocent feelings like that should be do their repentance in hell.
ま、冗談はこの程度にしといてあげる。あんまりからかうとミイラ取りがミイラになりかねないしね。
That's a problem. I feel like Tosaka's only teasing me harder now.
父さんが、今更言うのもなんだけど、俺は真面目に授業を受けに来たんだが。
あら、失礼ね。私だってそのつもりよ。今のだって教え子の状態を確認しただけだもの。
そうかよ。じゃ、そろそろ本題に入ってくれるんだな。
そうね。本題といっても私の専門外だからアドバイスぐらいしかできないけど、しないよりはマシだから。
Kinda occurred to me that like Shirou learned how to project like a few days ago. He's already succeeded in that like twice. So like yeah, it's like yeah, I gotta move on to the next lesson.
正直に言ってしまえばね、私があなたの力になってあげられたのは前回でおしまいなのよ。こんな短期間の授業で魔術は身につかない。私はただあなたが使ってなかったスイッチを取り付けただけ。それはわかる？
確かに、あれを飲んでから魔術回路は作るんじゃなくて切り替えるものになってくれた。
What do I do now?
そう、一朝一夕で教えてあげられたのはそれぐらい。けどそれだって今まで鍛えてきたものを表に出したに過ぎないわ。私はあなたが体で覚えた魔術を後押しすることしかできないし、他の魔術を教える気もない。だって才能ないもの、あなた。
Oh man, they keep saying I have no talent, but I keep surpassing their expectations.
そこまでズバッと言われるとある意味さっぱりした。けど父さん、俺が使える魔術ならアドバイスしてくれるんだろ。ならあの時に使った魔術が何だったのか教えてくれ。
Yeah, how do I do that? She's like, I don't fucking know. Tosaka doesn't answer. She's just glaring at me like I'm her worst enemy.
父さん、そのレクチャーだよな、これって。黙っていられると俺も困るんだが。
She looks away, frowning. It was only a brief flicker of her expression, though.
無理よ。
Whoops.
私
I can't. Damn it.
父さんが使え
Sorry,
ない。
I'm going back. I'm going back.
私投影魔術なんて使えないもの。自分が知らないものを教えられるわけないじゃない。
Like she said before, people specialize in different ways, and I don't know how the fuck you were able to do it, but you're able to do it.
私
Wasn't what I use against Berserker pretty basic for a mage? I just imagine a structure and let the magical energy flow into it. It's no different than strengthening magecraft, but flooding your own magical energy into something that is already formed is difficult. It's like adding what you think is red into an existing mixture of paints to draw out the red hue, only to end up with some completely different color. By comparison, it's much easier to work with my own paint from the very beginning. I can just draw out whatever I want that way.
そんなはずあるか。父 遠坂ならあれぐらいできるだろ。強化より簡単だぞあれ。
Oh shit, he says it's easier. She's like, the fuck?
今の他の魔術師に言ったら間違いなく殺されるわよ。あんたがやったのは投影で、かつ宝具を完全に複製していた。
But it's so easy, GG, skill issue.
私は知らない。
A chill runs down my spine. It's not my imagination. Tosaka is actually angry.
どうってことないわ。そんなことあんたの蔵を見た時からうすうす感づいてたんだから。
Ah, so she's
今
like,
更エミやシロに殺意を抱いても仕方ない。
he's trained in the wrong way for so long that he's actually perfected the incorrect process. That's actually so funny.
勘違いしてるようだから言ってあげるとね。あなたがやったのは投影の魔術なの。実在する美術品とか名剣とか、そういったものを自身の魔力でイメージとして再現するっていう半端な魔術よ。大抵は儀式の際に使用する一時しのぎの代用品として使われる。イメージで編んだそれは当然架空のものとして認識されるから、すぐに消えてしまうものなんだけどね。
Huh? I get that the replica is created from a mental image. I saw Saber's sword in my dream, and I imagined the golden sword based on it.
よくわからないな。魔力ってのは粘土だろ。たとえイメージでも一度形になったものなら消えることなんてないんじゃないのか。
Saber's like, law of equivalent exchange? What is that?
そんなわけないじゃない。魔力ってのは自分の体の中でしか存在できないものでしょ。だから物に魔力を通したり、魔力をスターターにして自然干渉を行うんじゃない。そりゃあ私だって魔力を飴のようにこねて探検ぐらい作れるわ。けどそれで終わり。それは探検の形をした飴に過ぎないし、外に出した魔力は気化していくからすぐに消えてしまう。いい？魔力だけで作り上げたものは長続きしないものだし、あくまで形だけのものよ。
I actually love the fact that he's trained in the wrong way so long that it just works.
まあその形だけのものを外見も性能もオリジナルに近づけるのが投影魔術らしいんだけど。
Huh? She's right. Magical energy has no shape. I can feel it while it's flowing through my body. Once it leaves, it thins out and eventually disappears entirely. But then, no matter how many blueprints I make in my mind and form with magical energy, everything will fade because it's all made from magical energy. Now that I think about it, when Kiyotuku was teaching me magecraft, I showed him my half-ass attempt at projection. He told me to stick to strengthening because what I was doing instead was inefficient.
そうか。投影って魔力の消費が激しいんだ。使ってもすぐに消えてしまうから作っても意味がない。
そういうこと。例えば銃の魔力を使って剣を投影するでしょ。その場合その剣の力はせいぜい3か4なのよ。人間のイメージなんて穴だらけだから本物通りの複製なんてできないんだもの。対して銃の魔力を使って剣を強化した場合、その剣の力は20にも30にも跳ね上がる。加えてその持続時間は投影の何百倍よ。わかった？投影魔術っていうのは今じゃ儀式の時にしか使われないものなの。
And I just performed the ritual of slaying Berserker.
道具が揃えられなかった時の代用品としてすぐに消える複製品を用意するための魔術に過ぎない。シローの父親が強化を教えたのは適切よ。ただでさえ魔術回路が少ないんだから、投影なんて無駄な魔術を教えたら一般人と変わらないもの。
I got that. But what was that then? The golden sword I imagined was real for a moment, even had a real sword's power.
じゃあセイバーの剣を投影したのはまぐれだったのかな。
Now that I think about
考えてみ
it,
れば
whoops,
あ
whoops,
の
damn it.
剣に蓄えられていた魔力は桁違いだった。自分の何百倍っていう魔力を模倣するなんてどう見てもおかしいよな。
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the weird part. How could he make something that had more magical energy than the amount he put in?
それはその
I fucking love swords, yeah!
剣と相性がいいのよ。魔術師はそれぞれ属性を持ってるでしょ。あなたはそれが剣なんだと思う。
属性？火とか水とか 各元素に当てはまるものか。
そう、普通は世界を構成する一元素を背負うものなんだけどね。魔術協会でも火はノーマル、風はノーブルって言われてるじゃない。死水火風空でもいいし、木火土金水でもいい。このうちどれか一つを魔術師は持っているんだけど、中にはさらに分化した属性もあるわ。大抵そういう魔術師は中央には入れず、突出した専門家として名を馳せるらしいけど、それで言うならシローは剣よ。多様性はないけど、こと剣に関しては頂点を狙えるってこと。
Oh, the authority in swords. Nice.
なるほど。それは確かに。
I've always been fascinated with swords. Yeah, swords. Now I'm curious about Tosaka's specialty. It's probably gems. You see how many freaking gems she threw at you? She made you swallow a gem? Knowing her, it's probably fire or wind, or something that suits someone like her. But I should probably just ask since I'm curious. Oh god.
なあ登坂、参考までに聞くけど、お前の属性ってなんだ？
私は五大元素っていう属性だけど。
I am a master of all the elements. They call me the avatar. Does that mean all of them?
ともかく私が言えることなんてそんなものよ。
Anyways, I'm just that good.
投影は虚影って言われるぐらい意味のないものだから、あまり多用はしないこと。それにね、セイバーの剣を模造するなんて、そんなのは自殺行為よ。あの時はうまくいったからいいものの、本来なら自滅していてもおかしくなか
I'm
った。
surprised you didn't just like
あんたも言ってたけど、セイバーの剣の魔力はシローの魔力のキャパシティを超えているのよ。それを複製するってことは、自分の魔術回路の限界を軽くオーバーしてるってわかるでしょ。
I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know the answer for that. I have no idea why it worked. That's part of the reason why I feel like it's kind of BS in my opinion, but I just never looked into it. I don't know if they explain it in the anime. If they did, I don't remember it because it's been like a decade. But this didn't make sense to me then, and right now it's still not making sense to me.
分かってる。けど、自分の限界なんてそう簡単に超えられないだろ。いや、そもそも限界なんだから、それ以上なんていけないんじゃないのか。
いけるわ。だからこそ魔術師は死と隣り合わせなんじゃない。魔術が形式に沿ったものなら、知識さえあればどんな魔術だって行えるのは同意でしょ。たとえ自分では再現不可能の奇跡だって分かっていても、
Iseki!
それにチャレンジすることは誰にでもできる。魔術師なんて動力源に過ぎない。小さなエンジンでもアクセルを踏み続けていれば規定以上のスピードは出る。けどその先にあるのは自滅しかない。それと同じよ。魔術師っていうのはね、自滅さえ覚悟するなら限界なんて簡単に超えられる。魔術回路を焼き切らせて神経をズタズタにして、それでも魔力を回転させていけば奇跡に手は届くわ。
Iseki.
あなたの投影はまさにそれよ。戦いの後ずっと体が熱かったのは神経が焼き切れていたからだもの。
So you're saying I lost even
それ
more
が分
magical
不相応の魔
circuits?
術の代償よ。
I gave away a portion of them to Saber and now I've lost even
手
more.
足の1本や2本壊れて当然のことをあなたはしたの。
Tosaka's voice grows a little louder, but at the same time.
だから覚えておきなさい。自分の限界を超えた魔術は術者を廃人にするわ。セイバーの剣を投影するなんてもう二度とやらないで。
Tosaka is worried about me, genuinely. Ah. After a warning, Tosaka prescribes some medicine I'm not familiar with.
まあ無理するなって言っても無駄だろうしね。気休めだろうけど、もしもの時の痛め止めぐらいは飲んどきなさい。うまくいけばあざで変色した肌も治るかもしれないし。
Tosaka explains this as she prepares some kind of green powdery medicine. I drink it with some tea. Tosaka rummages through her stuff and tries to prescribe some other medicine. Anyway, I feel bad for Tosaka having to go through all her stuff just for me, but I feel like I'm wasting time just sitting here. I should... Oh, okay, some more stuff about... Honestly, just information. We'll ask her about projection in more detail. Yeah, I think I got what projection magecraft is all about, but I want to know more. especially about the part about taking an image and giving it shape.
なあ、遠坂。忙しいとこ悪いんだけど。
何よ、早くしろってんなら蹴っ飛ばすわよ。探し物が見つからなくてイライラしてるのはこっちなんだから。どうしてこうしまったはずのものがなくなってるのよ、この家は。
I'm just imagining Ilya in the background, like, she'll never know. She complains to herself as she searches. Classic Tosaka, especially the part where she stumbles in the preparation phase, even though she executes everything else so flawlessly. That describes how she summoned Archer. It's like, yes, I did everything perfectly. Fuck, it's the wrong time. I prepared wrong.
ああ、そのままそのまま。探しながらでいいから、さっきの話の続きをしてくれないか。その東映がイメージから作る模造品だとか、そういうこと。
まあいいわ。話しておくことはあんたのためになるかもしれないし。
She's definitely in a bad mood. She tosses aside the duffel bag she's been rummaging through and plops down in a chair.
じゃあ手短に説明するわね。投影っていうのは手持ちにないものをその時だけ使うためのものよ。逆に言えばこの世にないもの、とっくに失われたものさえ復元することができる。本物を寸分たがわず想像できれば、あとは魔力で一時的に編み上げられるってこと。
I guess the limit is your imagination and your mana.
この投影したものは魔力の期間に応じて消えていくのは話したわよね。どんなに強い魔力でもイメージで編み上げた物体はだんだんと薄れていく。いいえ、それだけじゃないわ。そんな幻想は世界そのものが許さない。だから投影によって編み上げられたものは一日だって世界にはとどまれない。
Damn it, I can't project my perfect waifu.
世界そのものが許さないってどうして？
幻想は幻想だから何でもありなの。それがもし形を得てしまったらそれはもう現実でしょ。けど現実にはそんなものは存在しない。その矛盾を解消するために、ね、
that's why the world's like, wait,
幻想を潰しにかかるのよ。
Wait, you're not supposed to be here. Get out of here.
いい？魔術ってのは元からあるものに手を加えて違うものに切り替える現象を言うの。言うなれば変化、等価交換よ。
等価交換。
けど幻想に等価交換も何もない。イメージで作られたものが世界のどこにもない場合、それは絶対の矛盾になる。だからこの時代にありえないセーバーの剣なんて投影したら世界そのものがその幻想を破壊する。世界とつながって奇跡を起こすのはいいけど、世界にない奇跡を起こすのはご法度だから。通常の魔術っていうのは世界のどこかにある実物を目の前に持ってきて使うことよ。けど投影魔術は人間のイメージを彩色する。いかに魔術といえどここにないものを作り上げてはいけない。それは現実を侵食する幻想に他ならないから。生物が自己防衛を最優先するように世界だって自己防衛を最優先する。世界にとっての命は秩序でしょ。だから秩序を乱す矛盾、現実を侵食する幻想は世界そのものに握りつぶされるのよ。
Tosaka explains it rapidly, all in one breath. I don't understand half of it.
そうか。つまり俺がしたことはエミやシロの限界を超えているってことなんだな。
だからそう言ったじゃない。
That's what I've been saying, it dummy.
投影はあなたの命を削る魔術だからセイバーにねだられても使っちゃダメよ。
Tosaka resumes rummaging through her stuff. As I watch her blankly, I'm reminded again that me being Berserker really was a miracle. It really was. It didn't make any fucking sense. Alright, I believe that should be where, yep, the next part of the flowchart. So, since we're asking questions, I don't think we'll get any points in this. Well, let's ask some more. Okay, so question 1. Multiple. Now that I think about it, there's one thing I don't understand. Why wasn't Tosaka just crushed during our battle with Berserker? What sort of trickery did she use?
なあ、トサカ、昨日の話なんだけど、ちょっといいか。
Why aren't your insides outsides?
何？忙しいんだから手短にして。
トサカ、バーサーカーに掴まれただろ。あの状態でよく持ちこたえたなって。
The only crunches that I do are the ones where I strengthen my abs. Berserker ain't crunching me.
鍛えてあるだけでバーサーカーの腕力に耐えられるなんて、私のお腹は鉄以上ってこと？
悪い。聞き方が悪かった。
Okay, she's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to dive. Don't kill me, please.
悪かったから。笑顔で先をみなぎらせるのはやめてくれ。
Oh man, this would have been paired perfectly with this, where we got beat up by Saber.
そっちこそ無駄に挑発しないでよね。で、どうやって持ちこたえたかだけど、事前にお腹に宝石を仕込んでおいたのよ。服の内側に貼り付けて防護膜を貼ってたわけ。
I actually don't remember this, but it does sound like something you should do.
そっか。遠坂は初めからバーサーカーに掴まれる気だったもんな。それけど遠坂、そうなるとお前の宝石って。
You know how many millions of yen I wasted in that fight?
もう品切れよ。セイバーに1個、バーサーカーの注意をそらすのに3個、顔を吹っ飛ばすのに5個、で、体を守らせてたのが1個。
Oh god, that's so much money.
10年以上蓄えたものだけど、使う時はあっという間だったわ。しかもそのほとんどを使ったのにバーサーカーは倒せなかったし。
Hey, you killed him once. That's really, really impressive. In spite of her dejected sigh, Tosaka doesn't seem to regret what happened. What's done is done. She knows very well not to dwell on what she's lost, but to focus on what she's gained in exchange. Honestly, that's a pretty good mentality, because like, you can be like, damn, I lost, like, if this was equating to money, it's like, I lost my life savings, but I still get to live. And because I'm able to live, I'm able to continue looking forward. Yeah.
そっか。残念だったな、遠坂。
ありがとう。まあこの教訓を生かして次は私一人で倒せるようなものを作ってみせるわ。
She's as blunt as ever about that, but I'm also sure that she'll manage it. Then I realize, Tosaka's the reason we won against Berserker. Alright, because she was like, yep, we're gonna start training. And we're gonna check out another ending, or another part of the flowchart. Silence is golden, let's just proceed. Yeah, I'll just sit here quietly. Tosaka's on edge, and I can only imagine the punch that might head right for my face if I say something stupid to interrupt her now. That was very close. Oh wow, that cuts to the chase. Oh, that's kind of boring. And as to give me several medications, Tosaka instructs me to do simple strengthening exercise while we keep an eye on how my body reacts. Wow, that was literally like 3 words. Apparently, she's checking to see if nothing goes wrong inside me when I use magical energy. Honestly, Tosaka seems more like a doctor more than a teacher today.
よし、問題はないみたいね。この分なら明日はもう来なくていいわ。
Yeah, no more lessons because I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. That's a bit of a surprise. I don't have to come tomorrow. That means...
当然じゃない。今の状況で私があなたに教えることなんてないもの。本気で魔術を、それにもうアーチャーはいないでしょ。素人の協力関係はもうとっくに終わってたのよ。
Oh man, this is really sad because Tosaka does actually deserve better. What? I suddenly realize our alliance was only so that we can defeat Berserker. Now that Berserker's gone and Tosaka doesn't have a servant anymore, our living arrangement should be over. Should have ended yesterday even.
それじゃあ、遠坂はこれからどうするんだ？琴峰のところに行くのか？
That'd probably be the normal thing to do. Tosaka and Father Kotomine are students and disciples, so it shouldn't be an issue for her to go asking him for protection. Yeah. Man, this sucks.
なんで？行くわけないじゃない。まだ負けてもいないのに。サーバントがいなくなったから戦えないなんてことはないでしょ。
Oh, she's like, I'm not out yet.
それにやり逃げってのも趣味じゃないしね。一度戦うと決めたからには最後まで事の顛末を確かめるのが責任でしょ。
The more I get to know Tosaka, the more I can understand why one of my friends is such a simp for her, because she's really fucking awesome. She says this like it should be the most obvious thing in the world, and she's proud about it. My eyes widen. Well, okay, maybe not. I should have expected this from Tosaka. She's unbelievably stubborn, absolutely selfish, and captivatingly brilliant.
けど、それじゃあどうするんだ？一人でやっていくのか？
What do you mean by on my own? You're coming with me, you
サ
dummy.
ーバントとマスターは残ってるんだぞ。
そうね。だからしばらくはここで情報を
I
集
mean,
め
you're
る
staying
わ
in here with me, you dummy.
竜道寺の調査も再開しないといけないし。
しばらくはここに残る。いいのか？
I already unpacked all my stuff here. I just got
も
comfortable.
う協力関係は終わったんだろう。なら
何言ってるのよ。バーサーカーに勝てたのはあーちゃんのおかげでしょ。協力関係は終わったけど、その借りはまだ貸したままよ。
It's my place
返済
now.
が終わるまでここを提供するのは当然じゃない。それに責任は最後まで取るって言ったでしょ。ちょっとの間だったけど指定になったしね。あなたを一人にしたら頼りなくて心配で。
She cares so much about us. Oh, right. It feels like that was a lifetime ago, so I nearly forgotten, but I've admired Rin because of exactly those qualities for a long time now. So I'm actually very happy. That's the Tosaka I've always known and liked. Besides, if I ever saw the day a girl as stubborn as her gives up, I wouldn't know what to believe from then on.
なあ、これからもよろしく頼む、トサカ。なんだかんだ言ってお前がいないと右も左もわからない。俺とセイバーにはトサカが必要なんだ。
いいけど、あんたその言い回しはやめなさいってば。バカ正直なのはいいけど気をつけないと誤解を招くわよ。
Stop it, you baka. Huh? I'm not sure why that upset Tosaka so much.
トサカ、誤解を招くって何を招くってんだ？
あのね、今のは失言なの。聞くなって態度で表してるんだから、追求するのはルール違反よ。
Tosaka must be aware of some secret rule I'm not.
呆れた。
Good grief.
これじゃセイバーも大変だわ。まあ、それともあんたたちはそれでちょうどいいのかもね。少しぐらい麻痺してないと、あなたもセイバーもダメなのかもしんないし。
I don't get
よ
it.
くわからないけど、そのセイバーが大変だってのは聞き捨てならないぞ。なんだってセイバーが大変なんだよ、トサカ。
だからあんたのそういうところが大変だって言ってるの。その分じゃセイバーの変化になんて気がついてないんでしょ。
Oh, you mean the fact that she's hungry? Yeah, I've noticed that. No, you fucking idiot!
セイバーの変化。
It's not about her appearance, right? If anything, would have changed in Saber.
ああ、そういえば朝から様子が変だったな。
Nah, I just...
イ
Oh,
リア
whoops.
がいたから不機嫌だったとは思うんだけど、それにしたって黙って正座してるわ。どうしたんだって聞けば夢を見たとか言って立ち去っちまうし。
And I pretty much forgot about it all in the hustle and bustle over Ilya. Yeah, Saber's been a little off since this morning, like her head is somewhere else.
セイバーが夢を見た？
え、何？それって驚くところか、トサカ。
Alright, if I recall, I don't think servants are supposed to have dreams. And now she's ignoring me.
おい、黙ってないで何か言ってくれ。そんな顔されるとこっちまで不安になってくる。
ああ、別にそんな大したことじゃないわ。単にサーバントは夢を見ないってだけだから。
Huh? Servants don't dream?
そうよ。サーバントは夢なんて見ないわ。それでも見たって言うんなら、それは夢じゃない。単に誰かの記憶を垣間見ただけの話よ。
Maybe Tosaka's experienced it before. The coldness in her voice runs so counter to her usual cheerfulness. Oh, it's evening now. So what time of day is it? Oh, I saw something in that preview image. And now it's time for dinner. With so much happening these past few days, I thought the whole cooking rotation had gone out the window, but then... Oh, it's her turn.
今日の夕食お願いね。
Never mind.
今夜もまた冷えそうだし、イリアもいるし、シチューとかいいんじゃない？
She steps out of the room as she speaks.
まあ確かにイリアはシチューってイメージだけどな。
Maybe it's the hat and coat that she wears that makes me think that. Whatever the case, I don't have a problem making stew for dinner. I'm no expert at Western cuisines like stew, but I don't think that I can really mess something up like that.
その前に
Or something like that up. Whoops. But before that, it's a little before 6 o'clock. I still have some time before I need to cook. We've had training, so I've done my share of sweating today. Seems like now would be a good time to take a bath. No, surely no one will be there. Taking a bath before dinner might sound like a hassle, but Tosaka and Saber usually do it right after dinner, so it'd be pretty late by the time it was my turn. The hallway's cold. The heaters have the rooms nice and warm, but once I'm out in the hallway, I can feel the wintry chill. Fuyuki's winters are typically warm, but the weather has been screwy these past few days. Speaking of cold, it looks like it snowed. I must not have noticed because it lasted for less than an hour, and didn't snow a large amount. If there had been so much snow on the ground, my yard would be packed by an entire army of snowmen, which really sucks to clean up. In that sense, I'm glad that it didn't snow much. Of course, the snowman army would be the work of a single person. Frickin' tiger! I think. I can't help but smile as I remember when it snowed last year, and her cold reddened hands gripping the lectern. Is tiger? Huh? I was thinking about of taking a shower, but the bathroom is already warm.
Shiro.
I hear something moving in the water. I strain my eyes, trying to see the bathtub through the haze of steam. We gotta take a really good look. Hi, Saber. Let's take a good look. Okay, everything is censored. All right, cool. My mind goes as blank as a white sheet of steam filling the bathroom. Oh god, whoa, what's this music? My throat closes up. I can't get a word out. My brain stops working. I'm paralyzed. But in the back of my mind, I recall something similar happening. Actually, the exact same thing has already happened. Last time I was dressed and Saber wasn't. Not this time.
Saber.
The only sound is my own loud gulping. Saber just freezes, watching me as I stand there, dumbfounded. She's gonna get mad. Here it comes. I'm gonna die. Her soft lips begin to tremble. Any second now, she's gonna start yelling.
すまん、悪かった。シャワーを使おうと思って、いや、こんな時間に誰か入っているとは思っていなかったんだけど、普通気がつくとそんなことって言われるのはもっともなんだが。
Saber still has her hairband. Well, I thought like one time she took like a bath or a shower and she came out of the shower or bath with her hair down, but she bathes with her hair. Is that normal? I ramble out a lame excuse as I step backwards, trying to head back to the changing room. It's not awkward that I'm gawking at Saber. For some reason, I feel like I'm making a mad dash for the changing room would make Saber angrier. The truth of the matter is, I can't take my eyes off her. I remember the night in the ruins. I recall Saber's warmth, how close it was, how it was not shown in this version of the game. Her body was so frail and slender. The heat of our bodies, even though our heartbeats mingled, overlapped. At that time, I was just kind of desperate to fix the problem. But now, it all feels so tempting.
とにかく話は後で。
I tried to reach behind me for the exit, and then...
申し訳ありません、シロ。その勝手な申し出なのですが、今は席を外してもらえないでしょうか。
She's changing. She actually, like... I don't want to say cares, but like, yeah, actually that's exactly what it is. She actually cares about this now. Last time she was just like, oh, did you have something you needed from me? Saber averts her gaze, her voice oddly muffled. Now I really don't know what to think. I'm not sure why Saber isn't mad. Seeing how embarrassed she looks causes blood to pound my skull. The words come out before I can stop myself. Saber looks down even more apologetically.
ですから、シャワーを使うのはもう少し後にしてください。この場を一人で使うことを今だけは許してほしい。
Saber shrinks in on herself, hiding her body. Then I suddenly remember, when I ran into her at the changing room last time, Saber didn't say anything. Sex does not matter for a servant. She said that appearances hadn't mattered to her.
つまり、待て、頭がぐるぐるしててうまく言えないんだが。
Oh, come on, work, brain!
要するに、セイバー。
Dude, how many times have you said that today? You're not mad, are you?
シローが体を洗うのは当然でしょう。私はそこまで マスターの行動を制限しません。
I get it. Saber doesn't care what she looks like or whether she has clothes on or not. That's why it's not weird for me to be here. The bathroom is a place to wash one's body, so my presence isn't strange. It doesn't matter whether Saber is here or not. Knowing that helps, but I have a feeling I'm wrong.
けどなら今俺がシャワーを使ってもいいってことになるんだけど。
ですから、それは見られることは問題ではないのです。ただ、私の体は凛のように少女のものではありません。
Wait, I had to look some of this up. I thought, like, so when I looked up, Saber is supposed to, despite having memories of her entire life, she's supposed to be mentally like 25, I believe, but physically like 15. So technically her body should be younger than Rin's.
ですから、
She blushes even more, tripping over her words. Like, that's the reason why she looks so small compared to a lot of the other servants, because she's in an age where she was kind of small.
シローにはあまり見てほしくない。このように筋肉のついた体では殿方には見苦しいでしょう。
Yeah, you see, her abs can survive Berserker's grips. Those are made of steel. She sounds so bashful. I almost faint just for just so many reasons.
バカ、そんなこと。
I would never think that. Saber's body is a long, long way from unsightly. She says she's rugged, but that's never bothered me. Sure, she's more muscular than Tosaka, but I still think that Saber is very feminine.
シロー、そういう理由だから一人にしてほしい
It
の
was like,
です。
can you please go away? And he's like, all right, let me just spend another 10 minutes here. I don't know how to respond. I only remember nodding slightly and then pulling the door closed. All right, time to make dinner. Oh man, that was a long one. And so the day ends. Dinner was chaotic. Ilya got chattier with each meal, and she and Tosaka have gotten to this weird point where I'm not sure whether they're fighting or being friendly. Saber has accepted Ilya's presence here, but she hasn't warmed up to her. More than that, Saber gets pretty frowny whenever Ilya gets near me. These past few days have been just plain rough. The normal routine for just a few days ago has developed into a complete chaos. I step out silently into the yard. It's just about time for the calendar to roll over to the next day. I walk beneath the pale light of the moon, leaving faint puffs of white breath in my wake. Back to the shed, my real bedroom. Next thing I know, I'm at work on my daily routine. I don't really need to train out here since Tosaka is teaching me, but I still sit on the cold ground and check on things that I've been working on for so long. I'm not doing this because I'm worried about my skills. It's more that I find doing it soothing. I've been doing this for years, so not just doing it would feel weird. I'll put even more effort into tonight's training. Tosaka told me not to do it anymore, but I can't just do what she says. I'm gonna do it anyways. If I can master this projection thing, it'd mean that I could be a lot more helpful to Saber. And the heat from earlier is still lingering within me. Night in the ruins, the battle in the forest in the morning mist, the golden sword I created. The residual heat still lingers in my hand, and deep down I find myself hoping that I'll be able to reignite those flames. Did it used to be creation philosophy? I think that's different. It's easy to recreate. At the same time, I was so desperate that my mind was a jumble, but now I can retrace the necessary steps and form my incantation. No. From the very beginning, there has been a single thing that could serve as a trigger for me. The pronunciation is the same. But just by changing my perception of how it's said, it'll become something entirely mine, my own original spell. I know very well how dangerous this is. Tosaka doesn't need to remind me. I really have no business getting anywhere near projection magecraft. It's completely beyond me. Venturing so brazenly into dangerous waters can lead only to death. End of hypothesis. Now instant nothingness. Ooh. So he's going through like the same phases as his archery training, I believe. I erased the blueprint that was in my head. A shadow falls across the door. Saber comes in, her frame blotting out the light of the moon. Oh.
よかった。ここにいたのですね、シロ。
She's rarely the person
姿が見えないので
to...
何かあったのかと。
She's rarely the person to interrupt Shiro's training, so I was kind of surprised.
いや、別に何があったわけじゃない。寝つけないから頭の体操をしていただけだ。一通りこなしたら部屋に戻るから心配はいらない。
そうですか。ならいいのですが。
Saber focuses on my forehead. She can probably see that I'm dripping with sweat.
これもいつものことだから。魔術の練習なんて魔術師として当然のたしなみだろ。
And I found out that mine is weird.
いやまあ半人前なんで失敗はつきものなんだけど。
I wiped the sweat from my brow with the back of my hand. Oh, I'm surprised. My sweat is as cold as ice. I thought it was cold, but I don't remember the shed being quite this cold.
シロ、一日も欠かさずそれを。
いやまあできる限りは。親父に言われた日課だし、これぐらいはやらないと。
As soon as I finished speaking, I regret my bluff. I regret telling her that this is my daily routine. My intent was to boast to Saber. At the end of the day, my training isn't just some chore to me, but it isn't the easiest of tasks either. Saber says nothing. The moon hangs behind her, its light spilling around her frame. The shed plunges into a bluish darkness, is illuminated by the few shafts of silvery light that makes it past Saber. I recall the first night I met her.
セイバー、遠坂が言ってたことなんだけど。
That moment felt just like a dream.
サーバントは夢を見ないっていうのは本当なのか？
I can't stop myself from asking.
ええ、私たちは夢を見ない。もともと幽体であるサーバントは眠りません。 私は幽体化ができないため眠らざるを得ません。
It just looks so long.
それでも夢は見れません。
でも朝は見たって。
She saw into your past. There's a brief silence. She closes her eyes, then, apparently having made up her mind.
私が見たものはあなたの夢です、シロ。マスターとサーバントは精神的にもつながっている。結びつきが強くなれば相手の過去を垣間見ることもあるでしょう。
I wonder if she dreamed of 10 years ago at the fire, maybe like 5 years ago when Kiritugu died, or just other memories of Kiritugu, and maybe some other stuff that made him want to be a hero.
夢に見たって俺の過去か？
はい。あなたの心に踏み入る行為だとは分かっていたのですが、私には拒むことができなかった。それをどうか許してください、シロ。
I did the same thing. Saber's past. I've seen several scenes from her life before she became a servant now.
バカ、そんなのセイバーのせいじゃないだろう。夢に見ちまうなら仕方がないじゃないか。
I dreamed about your past too. How dare you invade my privacy?
それに謝るのはこっちの方だ。俺の昔なんてつまんないことばかりだろ。そんなもん見せられたらおちおち眠ってられやしない。
いえ、夢を見たのは今朝だけです。それも最近のことではありませんから、シロの男性としてのプライベートを侵害するようなことは決してありません。
Saber is dead serious about that warning. But privacy? Well, yeah, sure, I've done my share of dumb things.
それは助かるけど、最近のことじゃないって、じゃあいつ頃のことなんだ？
I saw the parts about when you became friends with Shinji. I understand now. I'm just like, I don't understand. Show it to me!
大きな火事でした。私が見たものはその光景だけです。
Her voice is quiet. Her gentle gaze tells me what she saw. Oh. What the fuck was that? That dream.
そうか。それはなんていうか。
Should I say that it was unfortunate? It's like going to a movie theater expecting to see a movie you know, but you somehow end up in the wrong theater and you end up with a completely different show.
それで分かりました。いえ、前から思ってはいたのです。 あなたにはひどく危ういところがあると。
危ういところってなんだよ。そりゃセイバーから見れば至るところは危なげだろうけど。
そんな意味ではありません。あなたは、シローは私と似ています。だからあなたの間違いもわかる。この
because
まま進めばどうなってしまうかも同じだから分かってしまう。
this version of King Arthur did everything for his country, for his knights, for other people, not for themselves.
いや、間違ってなんかないけどな。そりゃ失敗は数えきれないけど、俺は親父みたいな正義の味方になるんだ。間違ったことなんてできないだろう。
だからそれが間違いなのです、シロー。あの事故はあなたのせいでもないし、その責任はあなたが負うべきものでもない。
The survivor's guilt hits hard.
あなたには償うべきものなどないのです。
That's obvious. It was just an accident, and I was just a victim. Sure, I may be dealing with survivor's guilt. Oh my god, he knows.
リンが言っていました。シローの自己犠牲と献身ぶりは異常だと。それは私も同感です。あなたは自らの命を代価として人を助けようとするのではない。あなたは単に初めから
Oh
自分の
shit.
命が感情に入っていないのではないですか。
Maybe my pupils have dilated. I'm not sure why, but I can't seem to focus on Saber's face.
あの事故を忘れることはあなたにはできないでしょう。ですが覚えている限りシローは変わらない。
苦しい？俺が？
Well, yeah, that's painful. Saber doesn't have to remind me of that. It's obvious. So many people died. It was absolute hell. Something like that causing you pain is only natural. Besides, if I didn't feel that, it might all be meaningless.
確かにこうして思い出すと辛いけど、それは終わったことだ。今さらどうにかできることじゃないだろう。
Saber doesn't answer. Instead, she claws at her arms in frustration.
私は聖杯を手に入れなければならない。けれどそれはシローにも当てはまる。
セイバー？
シローには聖杯が必要だ。私があなたに呼び出されたのは必然だったのです、マスター。
I don't know how to respond to that.
先に眠ります。シローもあまり無茶はしないように。
Saber leaves. I fold my arms and think. Do I need the Holy Grail? A vessel that grants wishes to its possessor. A vessel which contains unlimited quantities of magical energy, for which is said nothing is impossible. Were I to get it, it could easily grant my wish.
いや違う。どう考えても聖杯なんていらないぞ。おい。
Nope, I definitely don't need it. Because I don't have any wishes that can't come true, or hope for anything that's impossible. I wouldn't have a dream if it weren't something I could attain myself. The night grows darker. In the familiar old shed, lit only by the moon, I listen to the distant winds. Yeah. That's the chapter end. It's been a while since I've finished a chapter in one sitting because of that freaking berserker fight. But so we have 3 servants left. I do remember one more encounter or 2 more encounters in this route. I do kind of wonder how we're gonna handle them because the end game is a little bit fuzzy, but yeah, I think that if I remember correctly, we're probably like, even though half the servants are gone, we're probably like 2/3 or 3/4 the way there. Actually, I want to take a quick look at the chart, flow chart. I'm sure the ending's gonna be kind of long, but we only have a few days left. Just like in Tsukihime, we have like around 14-15 days for all the endings, I believe. I believe right now we just finished number 12. So yeah, we're pretty close to the ending, for the Fate route at least. We'll still have the UBW as well as Helgen's Feel, but we'll save all that stuff for some other time. But yeah, we're done with this. We've got through a lot of character stuff, including Ilya stuff. Rin's gonna continue with the fight, and a lot more about Saber and Shirou's relationship. So right now, this is a really nice, chill episode. But we're gonna get back into the fight because we kind of have to soon. I don't know if it's gonna be the next day, but at the very least, the next day and the next day. But until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!